that it only came back on the 3DS version and not on this stage or not in this iteration of it. But I mean, I guess that's what the NX for is. I have high hopes for that. Hopefully, fingers crossed that we get some more stuff with the NX.
I mean, actually, it's almost petty, but I occasionally tweet people about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a TO in Iowa.
Oh yeah.
And I just a few of my events, I have just the dilemma of wanting to do what's best for my players competitively, give them, less chances to SD, for example.
Absolutely.
So I do both a 3 neutral starter stage list and a 5 neutral, which is really more the standard.
Yeah.
In Japan, at Umebura Fat, for example, they did the same 3 neutral starter, and the only counter pick is Town and City.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But the thing is, stage list reinforces the meta of what characters are strong.
True, that it does.
Because if you don't have platforms at all, characters with, like Rosalina may not do as well. Because she's doing, Ekna Banjo, for example, who's playing Rose. Well, that was a good roll read.
Oh, no, not like this. Not like this.
Best of 5 game set.
And Banjo leaves with another $100 in his pocket after that match. That was a very fantastic read to finish off that set.
Hurts the soul.
That's rough.
But Mexi is going to have this to look at, I'm sure.
Well,
he's going to have a lot to learn, and he did not get completely bodied at all. Like, that was a good effort on his part. He fought, and he took a game. SD or not, good on him.
He's actually retiring today. Actually, today is his last day. He's selling his copy of Pokken Tournament, and today is his last Smash tournament. So he's just going into, I don't know, remission, I guess. He's just like, yo, unless somebody wants to team in dubs, I'm done. He said he's just not having as much fun playing the game anymore, which is like, it happens. People not leveling up as quickly as they want. The game has been out almost 2 years. If you don't really get the results you're looking for, it's hard. And on top of that, you got work too, so it's hard to get the results you want when you can't practice because you have real life to deal with. So
right. At the end of the day, it's all about, it's all about the game, enjoying the game.
I agree.
Pleasure commentating with you, by the way.
As always, dude. I think we're actually getting ready to get dubs started. Okay, we're actually getting first round in dubs started. So I guess you're gonna stick around, maybe. I don't know.
I could do that.
All right.
Although I do believe I have to check in with Airless to see where we are bracket-wise. I don't want to leave you alone.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do.
Okay.
BRB.
All right. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, that was Hypertension's money match. That was number 1 Ekni Banjo versus Nebraska's very own Mexilac. Okay. Ichigo has a match, and it looks like I'm up here by myself, but that's all good. So it looks like we got Coach Kid Flash, and I'm not quite sure who he's teaming with. I'm not quite sure who the other 2 gentlemen are, but they might be South Dakota boys today. So, okay, so we got Zijo and Coach Kid Flash getting ready to team up. I'm not quite sure who the 2 gentlemen are sitting down, but
hello, Rodney.
What's going on? How you doing?
Not bad. Not playing in dubs today since I don't have, static dubs partners, so
Same.
Why not?
Might as well, right?
Absolutely. So we got, let's see, Zijo and Coach Kid Flash versus, do we have a bracket in front of us of some sort so we can see things? I didn't bring my tablet today.
I don't believe so, but I think Rhino's just updating the names and everything. He'll probably pull one up in a second. But I think these 2 guys are actually from South Dakota probably.
Yeah, they're definitely people I don't recognize, so I would most easily say SD or Iowa crew. But I don't recognize them. South Dakota? Paxtwins? Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're have a huge out-of-state threat here today, ladies and gentlemen. We got, as you just seen a second ago, Ichigo was on the mic with me. He's a popular TO in the Iowa area. Then, of course, we had Ekni Banjo. Iowa's undisputed number 1 as well, just taking Mexilag's money very thoroughly, too.
Yeah, I looked at that, and I'm like, I'm surprised Mexi even got one of those. But,
I am too.
Weird FD matchup that isn't usually legal for the exact reasons that you saw.
Yep. Chernai and Trebura.
Okay, we're going to get tongue twisted on that.
I've been getting tongue twisted all day. There was a dude from Kansas who played Pokken. His name was SGZ. Imagine saying that 3 times fast. SGZ.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, bro. We got to get you a new gamer tag.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, I might have to go grab my water bottle really
Go ahead.
quick just to get hot lights and all.
All right. So let's go ahead and switch that to 3 stocks to get the team attack on and all that. Now, Zijo and Coach Kid Flash could possibly be running like Fox and Falcon, Fox and Ganon. We could possibly get Fox. And Coach Kid Flash's newfound love for Corinne is what we could possibly get.
Yeah, I mean, with Zijo, we already know Fox is going to happen.
Yeah.
Unless he's changed things up in the last, like, month or so. But
Zizo's one of those, like, hidden killers, too. Like, the community has a couple of those. He's one of our bigger ones. Bort, Kit, and like Brad.
Everybody out of state will sleep on that Charizard.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't sleep on Charizard. Not with hitboxes like that. That's silly. Okay, let's go ahead and get right into this. I don't think this is a button check.
No, they are going straight into Smashville and Neutralville.
Yeah. There we go. Let's go ahead and get right into this. And, yeah, you're actually right. No button check.
No button check. So you got whoever True Nine is. He is going with Ness here and Captain Falcon. A little bit of a solid team.
Yeah.
I think the synergy on the team lacks a little bit, but definitely a very grab-heavy team.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Ness very much can beat Falcon or Fox and then you got Falcon able to deal with Corrin and just be able to close the distance. But the biggest thing here I'm going to be wondering is how well do Fox and Corrin neutralize the Ness, and can they?
True. You know, and it's really funny that you say, you know, like the Ness and Falcon matchup and things like that, because, man, after watching Foe just get dismantled by that one Falcon out there in NorCal, I believe, or SoCal. No, it was NorCal. I'm like, yo, what is Captain Falcon sometimes? And, like, the matchups he wins, he's like –
almost – he's like Little Macish in a way. He's got a very interesting play style, and you either blow him up or you get blown up.
Yeah, there's no middle ground with him.
But back to the match here. We already have Coach Kid Flash and Zijo down here as stock. It looks like SD definitely brought out some of their best, and there goes the Captain Falcon. So you can hit that as a Fox.
Yeah.
It's like, But yeah, this Ness is definitely playing it very, very safe and definitely knows what he's doing. A lot of down throws with Captain Falcon into the up airs.
Absolutely,
from him.
Any of
and
Captain
you're going to
Falcon's
see
areas,
a lot of this going on where Ness is going to be getting a lot of grabs and Captain Falcon's going to be hitting the follow-ups, especially off of things like, say, forward airs or down throws, and then finishing off with the back throws and keeping it fresh. And a lot of mash and a lot of headbutts there. They need the mash out of that. You should not be getting in 4 or 5 of those headbutts.
Yeah, one thing I will say about, like, Nebraska is our mash game is not as good as it should be. Like,
no, it's not.
When I go out of state, mashing is a thing out there. You have got to mash.
And then you got people like me who will freaking, you know, mash it with the entire palm to get out.
You got to.
All right. Unless you know that they are doing a let-go setup, which with this team, yeah, it's possible, but not really. You know, knee really isn't a thing in this game, and there goes Coach Kid Flash to a back throw. So you got it. Not as bad as I thought. Zijo and Coach Kid Flash definitely doing their thing, though. Ooh, and a lot of counters being thrown out, and that's definitely a good thing in this match.
Yeah, they're having a bit of an issue right now dealing with Ness. You know, and Ness, even as long as this game has been out and, like, the huge Ness problem we had, Ness still seems to be a problem here. In terms of, like, how people want to fight this character. Because, you know, you can play defense. Oh, my God. 2v1 situation right now in Korean. Like, you could play against defensive Ness, but then there's also aggro Ness. Oh, my. No. Wow.
Yeah, just get stomped on.
Yeah. And that's not a good spot to be in.
That was a runaway, basically.
Yeah, that wasn't a good spot for Corinne to be in because he only has so much time before he has to recover. And if you got Captain Falcon baiting out air dodges or just all of that.
Yeah, but Corinne should never really be in that situation. He's got, or she, whichever one you want to use, has such a good recovery in terms of the disjoints on the hitbox, making it nigh impossible to punish. So if you can't punish it, you're looking at, you know, a very easy recovery. Now, you know, it was 3 stocks to 1. Most likely you're going to get blown up, but especially with the percent leads that they had. But it wasn't impossible.
Absolutely not, man. Here we go right now, getting into game 2. Now, that first match, even though it ended that way in a 2v1 situation, it was a lot closer than what I thought it was going to be. Oh, luckily Kid Flash saved his jump. Oh, we out, bro.
Oh, that's a dead Ness. He down aired next to the stage, and he's not going to ledge snap like that. I know what he was looking for. He was looking to soft spike the Firefox, and that would have done it, but not there.
Yeah, that was
As a fellow NES player, I'm like, not there.
They just got a little bit too spontaneous off
And
stage.
Zijo doing a little bit of an execution video for us before getting back on stage.
And what's weird is Corinne actually does fairly decent against Ness. Obviously winning the matchup, but it's just here in doubles, obviously the meta completely shifts.
Exactly. It's like you got Ness, which is one of the gods in doubles.
Yes.
You know, think about the god characters in doubles. You're usually thinking of, you know, your Clouds, your ZSS, and Bayonetta, I really don't think so. Your Ness, your Villagers. Luigi, I think, is a godlike doubles character as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's not too far off from, the tier list. Obviously, Sheik is an amazing doubles character, probably the best one outside of Cloud.
I believe
but
so.
Just because, so many options so easily. And surprisingly, as we're talking about this, they get 2 easy Gimp kills, and they are in the lead in terms of stock Gimp percent, just throwing out those counters, and it is working.
Now, what's weird about the green team is like they're taking more of the 2 1v1 approaches. I haven't really seen like any down throw combos, any team synergy for the most part. They're kind of just using how good they are in singles against the out-of-state threat here. So
absolutely.
A very good job.
And you got a Captive Falcon there, and at this point, I would put the Fox on the Captive Falcon, and there you go. The nest goes down. Didn't have his jump anymore as he got sliced out of it by Fox.
Yeah, wow. This is pretty strange.
Mm-hmm. And it happens all the time as a nest. You think you're safe on the double jump.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay,
yeah, he had the right idea. He almost
melee,
got it.
Right, if this was melee, he would have been
oh, yeah, if it was melee 1, he was done. But Coach Kid Flash and Zijo picking it up and adjusting. And True 9 getting, Fox just too light, and he got the kill even with a stale back throw. But
absolutely,
this is not over yet for either side, but can't be throwing out things like, raw up smashes like that. I know it's good, Coach Kid Flash. I know it's really good, but you can't do it raw like that. Oh.
Wow.
And they're just in Zijo. I'm sorry. That is a horrible way to go.
Okay. And that's what